Hello, Chad. What's up, losers? Share my screen. Honkai Star Rail. Uh-oh. There we go. I hope everyone's doing good. Give me a second to set stuff up. I was reading. Where the fuck is Honkai? There it is. Okay, oh shit, I also need to turn it back up because for some reason it turned down randomly. Okay. We're good, chat. We're good to go. It's time to game.
Yay!
Yippee! I need Blade to hurry up and come out.
I'm gonna sit here and play my story as well.
How many pulls do you think I'll have by the time Blade comes out?
I don't know. We're gonna try and get a lot.
We're gonna try is the key point to that statement.
You gotta start coming on and playing your old events.
I do. But I just don't feel like it. Okay. Onward we continue.
Oh, hello.
She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
Oh.
Look.
I know.
That symbol at the end of the room.
Happen soon.
It belongs to the 13th Titan.
We might actually
the
get to
unknown
it in
solitary god. The first new spore, Demiurge.
That's my scary husband. She's gonna attic wife me again.
Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblaze to reunite.
You're not the one we want to reunite with. Ever, Knight. But you'd better explain everything to this tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Donhung. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Amphorius's destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth?
Truth?
So you still haven't figured it out. Take another moment to look around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located, right? What a good question that is. I too am curious. Because there's absolutely nothing here. Except a cold, empty void.
You mean... Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fu Li planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special, and that Amphorius still had a chance. Then, that poor girl walked into the Great Tomb, over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Why did they do that?
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world? In the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value.
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. That masterless path will be equally split between two eons, this world dry, and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility. I promised him that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world, and form a flawless Amphorius. But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains.
You plan to destroy all the memories Cyrene has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which it grows, and Amphorius will be truly set free.
The freedom you speak of is no different from destruction.
Please.
Everything this world ever was will disappear from the extrapolations.
I don't know if you could even
never
hear what
to
I
be
said.
regained.
No.
That
I
would
leaned
also
over and went,
include
Evernight,
your
please, let us
memories.
out.
By the way,
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
I wanted the pretty screenshot, and I also need to turn you up a little bit.
Might be useful.
There we go.
so that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish. My wish to kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace, as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side. You are my best choice.
Allow me to refuse. That duty seems far too heavy.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two, I will head into reality and find the true you.
So, that wasn't enough to fool you.
A genius's mirror trick and
She's
a
literally
protective
like,
mechanism
I'm
of the
gonna come
erudition.
kill you.
Those layers of security do make things a little difficult.
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps. Until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind. Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The hero's journey in this world is just a narrative embellished with memories. Its essence is nothing but a string of zeros and ones.
No.
For your own sake, and for the sake of March 7th, I think my choice is a very reasonable one. Come. I hold the core flame of world-bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos.
If you honestly thought we would agree with you, that just proves you don't understand March 7th at all.
So who gets me in the divorce? Is it Don Hung or is it Evernight? Which one do I go with?
We get both of them.
Oh, I get
There is no
Christmases with
divorce.
Don Hung and Easter with Evernight.
No, there is no divorce. You think Evernight actually allows it? Oh, Rebecca, I need water.
Okay.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey, some memories must be set on fire as the sacrifice. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories?
Come back!
Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite. If a new life is to be born,
I fuck with this BGM.
Serenity is before me.
The future will come!
This mortal form. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
I think I got it. I think I finally got my screenshot.
this battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Existence is
Hold on, chat. Let me see. Did I get my screenshot finally? No. It always has that stupid fucking effect on his face.
No matter how long I must wait for tomorrow.
Back.
Welcome back.
We've entered the storm.
I'm guessing you're not able to get the Sunday
To guard and
screenshot
defend.
you've been
No.
wanting.
Troublesome.
My purpose is to protect. Dragons, open.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Future will come.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't do that. Ah, beautiful. What?
That creature, it's freaky.
It is freaky. It's dead now, though. Our boy took care of it.
Return March 7th to us and end this pointless conflict.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some unnecessary trouble. The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid. How about we play a game, dear? Don't worry. It won't take long.
Okay.
It's a simple multi-choice question. A or B?
B!
I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysos heirs as extrapolated data. Then why don't we assume for now that they're living, breathing humans? Now, the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe.
Oh, is this a trolley question?
This will determine the fate of countless planets. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However, should you choose that 1%, there'll be massive sacrifices, no matter the outcome. On the other side, there's a simple button.
She's got like a jarring twitch to
Burn
her.
away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire memory
Seems
of
fitting.
this trip.
Yeah.
But it will also halt the brewing catastrophe and spare the universe from destruction. Those who are to be sacrificed will be fully aware of the decision you need to make. There will be no concealment or deception. Tell me, what will you choose?
Don't try to trick me with that trolley problem.
This choice is meaningless and unimportant. The only interesting thing is the number of people making that choice.
Give me my fucking husband back
I've
right
just
now.
posed the same question to Don Hung. The answer doesn't matter. Let me see. Is this Trailblaze spirit truly as unified as you all claim it to be? Now, why don't you prove it to me?
Wait!
Cyrene?
Another damsel in distress rescue plays out again.
Still think you can do something, little pink memo sprite? What weapons do you have to stand against me? Besides your somewhat witty words?
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm
Yeah,
and
don't
eloquence,
underestimate
I have
Cyrene.
stir up ripples of
You're gonna
past
regret
reverie.
saying this.
We don't
I
have
never
time for endless
underestimated
chatter at
you,
crucial
Cyrene.
moments
It's why
like
I
this.
cried all of 3.7. Dude, I'm gonna be a mess
Quick,
when we get to
friend,
3.7.
Take the shot! I can't hold on
Take the
much
shot!
longer.
Take the shot.
Make sure you get the focus right. No time to explain, quick! Well done.
Trapped you in my camera. It's now an evil camera.
This
Oh.
is a light cone made from someone's memories. Oh, and there's a harmony entwined with it. Looks like someone's been busy behind my back. We meet again, naive me.
I know you mean that as a compliment. But as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back.
Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Evernight.
Quite perceptive little memo sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie, thinking you could trap me? That's a bit of a stretch. So, tell me, what role did you play in all of this?
I really didn't think that this other me would be this strong. But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan? Bet you never saw it coming.
Oh, you mean that time? In that split second when we switched bodies, with your last flicker of consciousness, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil.
Huh? You got it already? No suspense at all. But my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. A promise is a promise for them. They never go back on their word.
History books, diaries, and photo stones are all perfect catalysts for memories.
You know,
That's
it
right.
shocks me
So when I
literally
hear him
none
press the shutter,
that in the
even if there's just a tiny bit of my consciousness
in the
left.
event where we're basically a streamer, it
Yeah.
shocks me none that my #1 contributor is Aventurine. Shocks me none.
Push right into the camera.
But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance?
No way. He will definitely be snapping away all over Amphorius because he promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run into him. Eventually.
True, you really know him well. Miss Evernight, let's be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep someone like you contained. But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story. Because there's no way for you to ignore her, right?
Fine. Lay it on me then. After going on such a long detour, what exactly do you want to do now?
First, I want to thank you for protecting him and Don Hung. But what you did later went way too far. So, while there's still time, I've got to make you change your mind.
There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul.
Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh? The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied him during his entire journey. So, when he told Cyrene in this cycle about his interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with the Express entered my mind as well. I may still be far from the complete March 7th, but these memories were more than enough to fight you.
So, you know what led up to this, and what followed, right? Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why you're so confident you can sway me.
Why? Isn't the reason super obvious? Even through a camera lens, I know that the love, hate, and struggles that happened in Amphorius were the same as what real living people experience.
Same old topic. I already got him to make a choice. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything only means sacrificing everything.
Well, take a step back. Before we ask this question, have you ever really thought about it? What right do we really have to make choices for others? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called Imperator, maybe then she'd have the right to weigh both sides and decide for us all. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of here. It's about walking alongside every world within it. So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations. Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted this scepter to bits. Because, according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential threat. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you? I figured you out a long time ago. You've got a fatal flaw. A weakness. In the shape of me. You've got such incredible powers. But you still kept your promise to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling.
You're not as naive as you seem, are you?
In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself. Here, hold this.
I gotta take the screenshots.
Oh, yeah.
An empty spirit.
If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you through these memories all over again?
Oh, it's your first date.
The spirit turned into a journal?
Yep, that's what memories are. You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them most, the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed to appear again. So, how was your first Trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
We should still be careful in the future.
Hello, welcome.
Come on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for him tonight. Don't be such a buzzkill. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a Trailblaze expert. Stick with me, and you'll be just fine.
You call this trip fine?
Well, that's because we
I just
could
had a
only find
brainworm. I'm gonna find
700-year-old guides
pictures to
online.
explain this brainworm and send them to you.
So,
Okay.
you've been to a lot of places before?
You bet! Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my... 6th stop. All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour. Oh, look at this. A Belabogian notebook. A special souvenir I asked Branya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals. But I only asked for this little notebook.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Even holographic projections were ancient relics there.
Damn.
Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions.
I love calligraphy.
Donhum, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what.
Anyways.
The camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you've got to use your own hands. In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be displayed.
Isn't the photo wall enough?
I told you it's different. Besides,
Yeah.
this little
He's
notebook
like,
is a
"Stop
memento
being
of
so
our
Gen
first
Z."
Trailblaze together. That makes it even more special.
He's only 3 years old, okay?
Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Penacony. So, when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together, until the memory card's bursting.
Fine by me.
And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is gonna be in your hands. I don't want to miss a single Trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills until you're at least 80% as good as me. Got it?
Kiyoshi
Back
puppy.
then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just 2 stops, too. Those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was gonna be it for me.
Oh, baby.
Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those 2.
By hiding in the camera.
So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching him snap a terrible photo, couldn't even control the shutter. But I stuck with them all the way, till where we are now. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey. I met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for. One they can never see. Until my destiny becomes one with this world's, rewriting the predestined tragic ending, and returning to the true starry skies together with everyone. Only then can I pen the name March 7th. Into this hero's journey called Amphorius.
Excuse me.
Into this
That was really
unprecedented
intense.
trail.
I don't know if it picked that up.
It did.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Looks like our trailblaze in
Hello,
Amphorius is coming
Mars.
to an end.
He's so fucking cute.
While we still have time, shall we pick out some materials from March's journal?
He's adorable. I love him.
No, wait! Skipping this one.
I love their 2D style. Please.
I know.
When did you take this? Wasn't the storage cart full?
I still have my phone. Scared now? Don Hung, the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seal slammers.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture. Akama, Castrum Krumnos, the Grove. These shots are all pretty great.
Shut up, Don Hung. You know March wants you
Your
in her
skills are
journal.
almost on par with March's now.
That's how awesome I am. How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Ornyx, the Titan lurking behind the mist. Pretty epic, right?
Is that actual mist?
Those are her.
Or just a motion
Those are
blur
her
from your shaky
boyfriends.
hands?
She's just sat there watching them.
She loves
That
them
was a
so
super
much.
tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. We're lucky to have anything at all. Huh? Did you hear something?
March 7th? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories.
All right then. Let's keep going. If March were here, she'd definitely have plenty of great ideas.
They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom-Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himiko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the Express. They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past. But no one holds it against me. That's because...
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
But at least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right?
I still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes.
You're pretty naive, too. always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn.
Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see.
Just hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As for reasoning with logic, could you help us out here, Cyrene?
I'm here. Finally my turn to shine, isn't it? Miss Evernight, you've been so fixated on your targets that you probably haven't even realized that a massive variable has emerged in Amphorius in this cycle.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod.
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Era Nova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphorius doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted.
Oh, interesting. What does she want to do?
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, and the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of destruction.
A daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting in the shadows?
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution, to prevent the Astral Express and the geniuses from betraying Amphorius after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this right now, then the Cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome. My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction.
She's like, fuck. Holding all three of my wives hostage. How dare you?
You knew all along?
Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first. I won't be afraid. Even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight. That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my past. Thank you for your coddling. But please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and that of Oblivion will help me become even stronger than him and Dan Heng.
I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey.
Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? bid farewell to our division and become one?
Yeah, me up, brother.
What's this dating sim ass background music?
Our memories will only grow more beautiful.
Do you think I could pull off an Evernight cosplay?
Oh,
Many
absolutely.
thanks, Mr. Sunday.
What?
Are they
Absolutely.
in this memory zone? Yes, but we can't let our guard down. Let's go find them.
Don Han, what happened to your cool dragonness?
Oh, I gotta get the stuff ready.
Are we almost done with 3.6?
Oh yeah, we're almost done.
He's so pretty.
It's unusually quiet here.
March 7th isn't here.
It's just the creepy one.
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace.
Ace?
Oh.
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
Ugh.
Welcome home, March.
I'm back.
Oh.
Finally. I can talk to you all. At last.
You saved us, March.
Really? That's wonderful. I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on the shoulder, and then flick you each on the head. And shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?"
My girl.
You too? If this keeps up, I won't be able to stop crying. Aw. I'm just so happy.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
I just want to give her a hug.
Only trailblaze into the future together and save the world. We'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together.
Anything you want.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the 6-phased ice, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to see in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination. So, let me exercise oblivion one last time and wipe the name, pure child of Anathrova from your mind. I am an obsession whose purpose is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours.
Two of my eyelashes just fell
The
out.
only one thing I can be
Damn.
sure of. The Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The Path of Remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. As always, oblivion shall keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the Evernight, silent and serene.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings?
I heard her.
They actually pulled it off! Not too shabby at all. They got the first genius. Then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not be the last of its kind, but it's certainly the first of its kind.
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the two geniuses.
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Aeronova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter, nothing more. As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations coming along?
Give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. For all we know, they might have already gutted all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
Oh, I've heard Mr. Screwlum's class mechs. Hyacinth, Poppy, Oleander. Which one will answer the call, I wonder?
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this decisive battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent, isn't it? Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. I also have some news to share. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can in the campaign against Iron Tomb.
The Alliance? Not just the Luofu? This is really good news. With this, our odds of victory just went up another notch.
Whether this news is good or bad remains to be seen.
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Emphorius' causality has vanished from the matrix of Prescience Ultima. This means the instant in Noose's calculations is drawing closer to this world.
As the Theoros, I have observed.
Bitch, you're gonna observe me socking you in the face in 10 minutes.
And what I have created, I will destroy. This starry sky will return to freedom and chaos, just as it was in the beginning.
Confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, it seems you've run out of options.
And Axa, the fact that you've...
Deliverer and his companions fully uncover the secret
of the 13th Titan.
The fact that he's embedded himself in his mind just to annoy him and piss him off has made me even more in love with him, by the way. I adore that.
That is the moment your schemes will come to ruin.
I love an annoying man.
Lord Anaxagoras, I have granted access to all records concerning the Demiurge, as per your request. How unfortunate that you'll never admit your own mistakes. Analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you, if only as a courtesy to the final thinker. The Demiurge never existed.
If it never existed, then where did the nameless Titan's tomb come from?
Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses the remains of what once was. Let me give you an example from a story you're familiar with. A sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. He took a chimera embryo, removed its head before maturity, and continuously stimulated its body to make the chimera believe it still had a brain, then nurtured it in an ichor vessel. Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull, but it was
I locked in
completely
back
hollow
in on
inside.
Chimera body horror.
It had reserved a space for a brain it never possessed. The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish once the stimulation ceased. Unfortunately, he was wrong. Driven by instincts, the chimera's body seized the sage's head.
So that's it. I was stuck in a flawed line of thinking.
You've got it. I knew you'd understand. The 13th Titan never existed. But the Scepter must believe that the Titan exists. I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning. This is the only way to make Iron Tomb complete. Yes, Iron Tomb is a headless giant. And to become whole, instinct will drive it to seize another head. Noose. The erudition.
Your Titan, the Eon of Erudition. I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning it into a mere puppet.
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tomb will connect to their body, infiltrate their mind, and guide all their extrapolations toward the destruction. I hear it. The tolling of the Doomsday Bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall converge at the end of the universe. As for why I buried the demiurge in a corner of my memory, oh, regrettably, the answer wasn't about fear. I simply forgot, long ago. Nothing more.
Music to my ears.
Your laughter is but a helpless sigh.
Helpless? What a joke.
You merely created a false god. But Amphorius has long since written deicide into its fate. The final Era Nova is at hand. Why don't you wait and see? The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Newspore, the ultimate truth of the universe, is anything but destruction.
See you in the next life, Sage. If there's even a 1 in 10,000 chance your conjecture is correct, then, in the name of genius, I shall most certainly witness its failure.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to end.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the textures of the remembrance. The three paths converge once again at the world's end. And the Trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences into the new world with us. It wouldn't be an exaggeration
Don
to
Hung
call
has
it a
his
miracle.
outfit back.
Yeah.
This miracle wasn't created by just one person. Finan would have long been consumed by the core flames if he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wishes into his soul. And if the hero's resolve to chase the flames had wavered, Cyrene's journey would never have begun. The heroes never yielded and never fell during Amphorius' 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead.
I know you're
Like,
watching. aren't you?
Background music is like
The original Philia. Weird. I still
you
couldn't
can tell with
recover
the music
memories
we're
of
about to
these
go
30
into a
million lives in
banger cutscene that's actually gonna hurt a lot, by the way.
But that doesn't matter
Because
anymore.
you're gonna recognize something.
I will make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always have my charm. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
I don't know
But even if
it's
everything
in
fades
this
away with
update
the
or
wind,
next update.
there's one feeling that will remain.
I think it's the end of this one.
Love will always exist, right? Let's write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love. Behold, O gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having
Oh yeah,
walked
we're
through the
about to get it.
bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Amphorius! I do not call your name suddenly or without cause. I come here to recount history.
Oh.
In this world, they fused burning golden ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
Isn't that gonna be way too many names to remember? 30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, then there will be more passages in Amphorius too. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow.
My fucking triplets, dude! My babies!
Now, the people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small against the stars beyond, she will suffice as the cornerstone of the world and become the foundation of the greatest empire.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close.
Girlfriends reunite.
Girlfriends reunite.
May the fish never leave the ocean. And may the days ahead shine like pearls.
May the gentle sky watch over us. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone's shared hopes.
Talk to me, handsome.
Or defects. They will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal. Just make use of what I leave behind.
May the newborn dawn keep the world ever bright. Their defiance may be bitter. Romance shall never perish.
Where is he? Bring him out. There he is!
Warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end.
My
To
what?
march forward in its light.
Hello, princess. Oh, hi, casters.
Even though death shall
I have to let them know I'm talking
every
about
embrace
my...
we share
Yeah.
without regret.
Maybe there's new people here who don't know that he's princess. Look, it's the Calamity 3.
Let's go.
For there always to be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
My wifey. Sniffles. Wipes an eye.
Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
Just like the Trailblaze.
It isn't like you to be this serious, partner. Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or do you already know the answer in your heart?
Hand on my screen.
I'm gonna run forward and kiss you on the lips right now.
Just keep moving forward. In your own way. Bring a true dawn to Emphorius.
Sniffles.
Then, in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cathalie will never forget this. And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes.
Turn over this nearly eternal page.
Oh.
In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaia, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. An Exagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return, mighty most the lance of fury. Pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her at rest, cipher the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of shadow Castress, the master of the river of souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and a warm new life now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of Evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes. To embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity known as the Chrysos heirs have restored the gods' core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flame-chased journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the
I'm taking so many screenshots right now.
Only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
Oh no.
You think so too, right?
No, actually, I really don't, Sairidi. I really don't.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Okay, you gotta give me a moment to sit with the fact that we are now on 3.7.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're so close to being caught up. You want all the screenshots I just took? I just took so many.
This update's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Oh boy. Is this a long update?
I don't know. I finished it in a single sitting.
Oh.
On a day off where I sat there for at least like 8 hours, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me find the start of the screenshots that I just took.
Goodness.
I like the art. Okay, I need to open up. Oh, I never posted on Twitter. Whoops. Oh well.
And also I sent you the trailers.
Yeah. That's what I was about to open up. You sent them in order, right?
Yeah. 3.7 trailer and then Cyrene trailer.
It's crazy that we're at the update that I started playing again.
Yeah. I was about to be like, whoa, we started playing in 3.7.
Yeah. Okay, we got that, and then I need to change my stream to Honkai. And then we've got to mute the game and unmute Chrome and show my display capture. Alright, chat. Trailer time.
Amphorius's karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience.
Unlike
twirls me
Patagon's
here.
dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measure.
I actually am sitting here like twirling my hair.
Pawns of the destruction. The real wild cards are
The Lord Ravagers.
Everyone, time to move out.
In 13 heartbeats, they will begin recalculating the universe.
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Are you prepared to awaken the ripples? Turn over this eternal page. Countless stars, please shine for the heroes. Remember me with love in that beautiful tomorrow.
Finally, the end of this journey. With this fire, I wish you eternal victory.
Once you take this step, there's no turning back.
The infinite cycles have been broken.
As the ruler of Planet School,
Connecting audience system to Scepter. Hardware overclocking.
The hero's journey crosses through the long night, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
All that was once futile finally comes to fruition.
The ending is as we've written.
Ugh. I don't know if it's gonna bring me to tears, but it's absolutely going to give me goosebumps. Which is also a good sign from me.
I cried a lot in 3.7 because I'm really attached to Cyrene. I don't know how attached you are to her.
We'll figure it out.
Just one last piece left.
Are you looking for this?
Thank you. If 30 million pieces are needed to create the image of the end, then I hope I get to be one of the pieces. Not a powerless onlooker putting them together.
This is gonna sound silly, but Loki, why she got the rainbow infinity on her wrist, that's autism symbol. Literally the symbol of autism.
Well, looking at Amphorius, so I hate to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure it's the planet of autism.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own spice. Cops and
Even if that puzzle piece is only a fake memory,
That's still something I've never had.
That's so fucking cute.
Where is this?
Are you trying to catch the stars?
have you really thought it through? All for a possibility that you may never get to see? If you choose to be an onlooker forever, then you won't have to know. How painful loneliness is.
They will be the last piece required for the ending.
But the price to pay is 30 million more cycles spent waiting. You don't know if destruction or tomorrow will arrive first. And the tomorrow after the end may not hold a future for you.
What I fear is to gradually forget the face of the one I'm waiting for. As for that future with no tomorrow, compared to the hero's 30 million tribulations, mere waiting is a small price to pay, isn't it?
Are you looking for this?
Thank you. Come, let us pen the final stroke and end this story.
I think I know why they made it the way you have to get her E6 for her to be useful on a team.
E2.
E2. Oh, okay. E2. Because they needed to win their budget back. They needed people to pay for her to get their budget back. Because they spent so much money on her trailer.
Dude, all their trailers are have just kind of been bangers since Sparkle's first trailer. They're like on fire, dude.
Yeah.
Can you believe we've already been live for almost 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're on 3.7.
We're on 3.7. Does that
Oh my
blow
god,
your
we're on
mind?
3.7. Oh my god.
Do you want to do 3.7 today? Like,
we gotta start it because once we sit down, we gotta start it and get to a, like, it's probably gonna be the first chance we get to stop, we have to stop.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be in it for the long haul on Friday.
Yeah. It's a good thing I did my 12-hour last week.
Yeah. We're gonna have to sit there and, like, one seater try it.
I feel like we could.
We could.
It took you 8 hours to do it.
Yeah.
And we've got, like, an hour and a half left here, and then we usually do 6 on Friday.
Yeah.
So we could finish it.
I just gotta do it.
I just gotta lock in.
Yeah. We just gotta, like, actually, like, start a good time next week, or on Friday.
Either Friday or Monday at the latest, for sure, for finishing this update.
Oh, yeah. And then you've officially finished Amphorius.
Yeah.
And we finally get to go do that quest that it's been begging us to do.
It's like, please, start!
Has it?
Okay. I'm gonna go back to
the hometown in your memories never changes. But when you
I
return
can't
to
see
your
your game, by the
senses,
oh,
you realize that fate has already stolen the time away.
There you go.
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend. Indeed, the Scepter's extrapolations have reached their end, but the process of Genesis has only just begun. The path ahead will no longer rely on emotionless programs. It'll be decided by the will of humankind. Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of ID Silicii, what kind of Amphorius is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight. Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke, for this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach Light Calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
Damn, I wish I could sleep for thousands of years.
We've both become a part of the New World ages ago. You're the last slowpoke.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
Now we have to wait for them
Let's
to wake
take
up.
one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off. Ides Elysiae is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
Can I sit on this? No. I wish I could. That would be so cute.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
I'm gonna end it all. This is gonna affect
Look,
the dot population.
the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny. We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long, and have denied for too long.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the Nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born. My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience. Thank you, friend. Every single Cyrene. That sounds so kind. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god, the 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The demiurge is right here.
Himiko!
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Lord's decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan. The Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the war dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Law Fu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic Foresight instead?
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Law Fu how significant this battle is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is a glimmer of hope for them, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Luofu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphorius, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone except Pom Pom join the fight.
We do need to be prepared
No,
for all
the-
possible
with-
contingencies.
Except Pom Pom was
I have no
necessary.
objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our two-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those two to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing.
I can't wait till we go to his planet.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius.
I feel like we're not going to
and
get
now
him
it's just
until we
waiting
go
for
to his planet.
Oh, absolutely not.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Fourth mirror, my beloved.
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination, Amphorius. 3, 2, 1, launch!
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communication.
Hi,
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But, if the Cianjo Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since interracial peace and
a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much.
Speaking of the elation, I'm so excited to see Aha and get to plan Arcadia because of Aha's influence, because Aha is my favorite Eon out of all of them. So I'm so super excited.
What they talk through. Just wait till you see what they talk through.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Emphorius looks like on the inside. I wonder where he and the others are right now.
My mom's dog is losing his fucking mind. He is howling.
Hello? How's the signal? Can you hear us?
It's...
Ah, we're through! I can see the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Eurillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks.
That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined.
We really wish we could help, but Eurillo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, Banjo sign a friendship agreement with Eurillo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Eurillo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belabogian falls.
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a backseat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
You guys love us a lot, huh? What the fuck? Hi, Pookie.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IBC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you. When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so. Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
I think it's really funny that the Astral Express is everyone's "this is our get along" shirt.
Yep.
No! Give me!
Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
Give me the Galaxy Ranger! Let me think!
Hey, there's more than just Boot Hill and the Galaxy Rangers.
He's the only one that I've met thus far in the star!
You've met Rappa?
Miss Himiko.
They would not send her as a representative.
Yes?
They would not.
You are Miss Robin.
Given how the Galaxy Rangers work, it'd literally be whoever answers the call first.
Yeah.
It's not who's representing us, it's who's gonna answer the call first. And unfortunately, none of the three,
They didn't charge their damn phones.
On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family, but we essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Astonian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Since I didn't get to see him, he is the only motherfucker that didn't answer the phone. I want to play a voice line from him just so I can hear his voice. No. How do I... Oh, there we go.
Name's Boot Hill. Those who've heard of me know what I'm about. Those who haven't, well, for the sake of your own skin, you best keep it that way.
You know, this doesn't say anything about how his voice actor is as a person, but it makes sense that someone named Andrew Russell would voice a cowboy. That's like the two most cowboy names I've ever heard in my life, put together into one person.
I don't know, Andrew feels very British to me.
I don't know, to me Andrew is like gunslinger cowboy.
No, like, Gunslinger Cowboy for me is like... Fuck. My brain instantly stopped working.
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Probably, he's a bitch.
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant.
No, you could not pry those people from their bags.
But this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony.
They're inspired by Greeks. You
Complete
cannot...
silence.
You cannot get them to...
Baths and freshly cut food? No, you could not pull those people away from this.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
My name is March fucking with you.
She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City?
Holy shit, congrats on 15 months, Fogle.
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 Titans who guard Amphorius.
Miko's just like, that's my daughter.
Come on out.
What?
That's my baby.
I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You're too baby.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphorius.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them.
These are just gifts from my girlfriend who lives inside my brain.
The new world. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does he look like now?
A big middle finger in the sky.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphorius's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
Okay, pack it up, Jesus boy. We know
That
you go to
colossal
church.
deity is him. He has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius's destiny.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Yeah.
Why are her words in quotes?
With such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
So he's being dramatic.
Yeah.
Got it.
Of course.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of
Look, you fit right in, Sunday.
of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? His advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection. Praise be to Helectra, chalice of plenty, for you brew the ocean into sweet wine, dispelling nihility with every toast at the feast. Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight, For the rainbow you cast,
I don't want to keep listening.
both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be to Cyphera, coin of whimsy, for your every flip reflects the possibilities of destiny, letting the tricks of elation illuminate the path to dawn. Praise be to Mightymost, lance of fury, for you are the strife that pierces through hatred and cruelty, and the eternal glory of the hunt. Praise be to Casterus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is no longer an end in equilibrium, but a peaceful journey home. Praise be to Dan Hung, stone,
amen,
mountain range, and the backbone of permanence. Your silent form paves our path across the earth. Praise be to March 7th, Veil of Evernight, for you safeguard time for us, weaving remembrance into stars.
The day of March 7th. Thank you for being our god. Oh, are you done now? I didn't get to hear everything because I was too busy making fun of Sunday, so...
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers,
I thought I
and
was crazy
fearless
when I heard that.
comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your
Kimiko's like, go on, put on a show.
And bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
He just moves his hand finally, and it's a middle finger. And then he goes back to sleep. For just a second, and then he appears behind the Astral Express crew like, wait, what's up?
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world.
You guys are gonna be really disappointed when I descend upon you. You're gonna be like, this is it? This is our same
like, yeah, it's
the
like,
path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
Pray to me, Mom, please. I'll wake up.
But I am not the deliverer. I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
Well, now is not the time to fix your fucking glasses.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end.
Let him say his 2 lines this update,
So
okay?
flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphorius. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of
thinking of
Cosmana,
fine.
Let us
Fuck
depart.
you.
Towards the light.
Let me.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As
Let me
always,
just get it all.
there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure.
When somebody was speaking, my brain went, I need a church boy who goes to church and reads his Bible.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion: this must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Well, then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Oh.
You didn't need that. You had max technique.
Oh well.
Just use that thing over
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
She can't say Zagreus? That's so fucking funny.
She just thought it was a stupid name.
Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? Finally, all set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second. Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Hold on, I want the chest. I'm gonna kill that bird over there. Oh, I can punch the bird. I forgot about that. Die.
While you're over there, get the bug.
The bug. Little bug.
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal.
It's like she just
Her name's Mistletoe.
like found a like old model Mustang.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
Oh.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that Punklorian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic of...
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
Yeah!
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
I hope whenever he becomes playable, finally, one of his idols is a bow. That was so nice. Or like he bows after he attacks. Oh. Chef's kiss.
Matrix is better organized than
Do I get to drive? No.
Yeah. You will.
Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
Mistletoe is Skrulum's personal collection piece, an elegantly designed Trojan program. Click the cruise button to start flying, click again to switch to hover state. Use directional buttons to steer Mistletoe. Click the accelerate button for temporary speed boost.
So basically,
I don't want to auto cruise, I want to drive it.
Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation,
making me auto
and turn it into an attack.
This sucks.
Classic move. use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblaze?
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire Scepter system.
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it, at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace. But he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphorius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Should I keep going one more, or should I stop here?
I think you can make it through one more.
Okay. Let me drive.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphorius's extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition, declining. The destruction, surging. The remembrance, 0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting. Expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising.
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo myth.
I'm so scared that we're gonna get into a cutscene we can't stop.
If you want to stop here, we can.
Yeah. Now I have a place to take a screenshot of, though.
Yeah.
What do I want to take a picture of this? Oh, yeah.
I think you've got to get like all of it.
Yeah. Yippee! How many pulls am I gonna have? 10 pulls! No, not quite. Okay. we're gonna end it here for now, chat. Because I'm scared of being caught in a 6-hour cutscene. Because that's what they do. Tomorrow, maybe Overwatch with Raven, possibly? I don't know. I'll have to ask if that's even a thing. We're gonna get really close to finishing this on Friday. And if we don't finish on Friday, we're gonna finish it Monday. I can feel it in my heart. That's what's gonna happen. Thank you all so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Oh, okay, I was just starting to figure out. If you're watching, if not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. And also remember to like the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Let's get to. Good night, everyone. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.